Sense of awe is not to get lost in it. Walking through Boston in the middle of the fall is the shit. Sense of precaution is blossoming. We read the situation in different ways, like an acrostic. I promise it's not about the water under the bridge, but what it is that's stopping it. Yeah.
DJ C-Town.
Let it show, I learned to let it go. I'm feeling present, but I'm reckless with my ethics. They gon' see about us if they need it. Tell them not to speak about us unless they need it. Yeah. In a world not designed to be consuming us, can just call it cause they rapping like they making room for us. See about us if they need it. Tell them not to speak about us if they can't repeat it.
You're rocking with the
now
best.
hold still until the dust settles and trust fellows, but the type of shit that rust metals. Tell me how we always off the gas, you hit the clutch pedal.
DJ C-Town.
That's some other shit, like through the dirty lens, that is the window with a train, past the symbols of constraint and the construction and the cranes. The once adjusted clutch their stomachs from the pain, and mutter something about the upper dozen in their games. Maybe just knowing the difference of thriving and living, be killing the game, but just idly chilling. Decide not to listen and die by the system. Finding your vision, the life in the prison, if anything like your decision. Time is irrelevant, liveliness isn't. I'm writing this, lighting my spliff and inviting it, lighting it. Guidance and wisdom, deciding the distance, while minding my business. Where irises wide of the schism, aligning the ducks and the pigeons, refining the fucks that are given, and vibing up with them. A diamond, I'm shining and grinning and grinding and spitting for all of my guys to be winning, bringing it live and I'm kicking, exposing my riches to show them what time it is, nigga. I burn out, let it show. I learned to let it go. I'm feeling present, but I'm reckless with my ethics. They gon' see about us if they need it. Tell them not to speak about us unless they need it. Yeah. In a world not designed to be consuming us, can just call it cause they rapping like they making room for us. See about us if they need it. Tell them not to speak about us if they can't repeat it. Yeah.
DJ C-Town. On the channel of Cool. Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
Black is beautiful, but it's too many funerals for my fallen brothers and sisters who fallen victim to systemic racism. Free my partners in prison who are falsely accused of crime. Just a matter of time before y'all all be exonerated. We tired of being patient, they wanna see us in cages. Respect my generation, we've been doing amazing. Drive-by graduations, look, mama, we made it. Black liberation is an African dream. If you moving for the movement, let me hear you scream. Black liberation is an African dream. Keep it moving for the movement, all my kings and queens. Black is beautiful, why they scared of me and you? Black is beautiful, look at what they put us through. Black is beautiful, black women is living proof. Black is beautiful, I'm just here to tell the truth. Black is beautiful, why they scared of me and you? Black is beautiful, look at what they put us through. No justice, no peace. Can't anymore. No justice, no peace. Can't anymore.
Artist alert.
I knew I wasn't lost when I was crossing it.
What up? It's the Riggs Park poet, Keenan Amore himself, and I'm chilling in the cut with Mr. Cool and the channel of Cool. Go subscribe right now, you dig?
Valkyrie Beats.
Like and share and subscribe.
Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats. Channel. Valkyrie Beats. Valkyrie Beats.
DJ C-Town on the channel of cool. Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
This ain't my first rap, and it certainly isn't my last before my dirt nap. Lost my train of thought, my brain is brought to the worst raps about trains of thoughts and something like having them talk less. Pretty much that whole thought process. If he's spitting the bullets, he talk lead. The words that could pop heads, or maybe the bubbles surrounding your vigorous ignorance so that you're not dead. A figurative literal mock threat, insinuating you should not step in any manner. Be a lyrical, physical individual, I will not fret. A monster bitch, the Loch Ness of the pothead with lock dreads, I mean dreadlocks on the TED Talks when you drop dead in a lock shed. I sell it short, my thesis is on how you metamorph when you're not fed. And the metaphor for my life will be this beat or dinner with blockhead.
DJ C-Town.
Alright. My homie Tony told me that he want me to throw him just like a 16 bar. I told him that it's nothing in production mode and lately on my shit's beam hard. Man, you know how I'm rockin', rapping Reasonability Records, it's the aura. And I got the young kid with me, sickest in the city, Jimmy Kafka. We be in the casa, getting rasa, getting pizza, with sriracha, hot sauce, watching creepy pasta. Locks on the door, that shit's scary than a motherfucker. Issue me a challenge and a nigga like fuck it, get the fire off my chest while I'm spitting nice bucks. FB need a new button, people might love it. If not, unfriend me or keep scrolling. They say possession's 9/10 of the law. What I wanna know, what's that 1/10 that they keep holding? For my niggas unfriendly and keep holding. Offended when he told them I'm kicking in those and I'm coming to get it. They know that I'm with it. And I ain't let off my gun in a minute. Been too busy scheduling, recording sessions and setting shit up. Business perfectionist. Somehow I still find the time to slay all of these devils, professional exorcists.
DJ C-Town for promotional use only.
What up, what up? It's the Riggs Park Poet, Keenan and Amore himself. And I'm chilling in the cut with Mr. Cool and the channel of Cool. Go subscribe right now. You dig?
about him though? Yeah, he was on one last night. He was on one last night, man. Good evening to the folks though. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all know what time it is. You know where you at. All you beautiful internet intellectuals. Hey, this is Explicit Intelligence, where intellectual intelligence is spoken explicitly. I'm your host, Mr. Cool, man. I know I say this all the time, but I got to. Let me check my snares real quick. And it's getting quicker and quicker. Shh. Shut that shit up. Hey, I just wanted to go over some social media updates and news for yous who have been living under a rock and just thinking TikTok is going to rick rock all year round. It's about to be banned though. Your boy Trump trying to save it though. We'll get there. Zuckerberg, Facebook, Meta. A lot of y'all still on Facebook. Why? I do not know. Why are you on Facebook still? Facebook is for baby boomers. Facebook are for boomers. If you my age, I tell you what. If you 50 and under and you have a Facebook, I'm not no judgment. No judgment. I'm not even gonna go there with you. I just don't use Facebook. I've been off Facebook for about 20 years. What was that noise? Anyway, we're gonna talk about Zuckerberg's sudden change of heart. If y'all been around lately, I say the past 3-4 years, there's been like some heavy censorship. Zuckerberg was responsible for that. Shout out to TikTok who kept it real throughout the years though. Indeed, we gonna talk about them Commanders though. Hail to the Commanders. Did y'all watch them playoff games? Like, man, the playoff games was right and tight for the strike. Who you got for Ohio State and Notre Dame? I got Notre Dame pulling it off, man. We ain't gonna take it there. A lot of y'all don't even look at college football. And it's cool, no judgment. No judgment over here. Judgment free zone on the explicit site. On YouTube. Do what you like. Remember that song? Do what you like. I wanted to kick this off, just talk about them Commanders. Shout out to Ish Talk TV. I made a prediction. I said the Commanders was going to win 27-17. I was wrong, but I was right. And I liked that I was wrong and right. We won the game. Off to Detroit, Motown. Let's get it on. Need I say more? It's Detroit and Washington. Last time Detroit and Washington was in the playoffs, we beat them. Go check the history. Check the stats. We rocking in Detroit too. I think the last time, Detroit came to our house and we beat them. We spanked them at our house. So we gonna go over there in Motown and Detroit. Y'all get ready because we gonna represent highly out there. Hail to the Commanders. But God, they look good yesterday. This is the only highlight I want y'all to see. Wow. This is just, you know what? I lied. It's more highlights I want you to see. I want you to see the final score. Because I'm petty like that. I know they're going to try to get me next week if we lose, bro. They're going to be like, cool, where you at? Cool, where you at? Don't worry about it. I'm going to go right to this right here. That's where I'm at. Our young mob going to be all right next season. We ain't talking about next season. We could very well go to the Super Bowl this season. I don't want to hear shit. Anyway, yeah. Social media. Let's get into it. Social media. What? let's just kick it off. Like, let's just get into a vibe, see what I can do with this. How we gonna dice this, man? I was gonna do that. But I wanted to go to a random jump. Okay, let's do this. Let's just freestyle it, right? Let's just freestyle it. We'll freestyle the jump. Okay. Social media, your thoughts. I just told you what I thought about. Hey, if you 50 and under with a Facebook, go chat with your grandma. You know you can find her. She probably on Facebook. Hit the search bar. Put grandma. See what happens. Go sir. Go chat with your grandma in inbox message. In case y'all don't know, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and I think Snapchat, all created by Meta. Zuckerberg and them. Y'all remember how Coco was, man. There's a lot of stuff you couldn't say. You get fact checked immediately. Any post it was, you get fact checked immediately. Sometimes they'll take your post down. They petty like that. They do that. Yeah, they would do that. They would definitely do that. But Zuckerberg, we not gonna start with Zuckerberg. We gonna save Zuckerberg for last. But social media for me, right? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I was on Facebook a long time ago. I always felt weird about having a Facebook and having a girlfriend. Because girlfriends are nosy. Well, some girlfriends are nosy. I ain't get a lot of traction on my Facebook, but I got some traction. And it wasn't like I was trying to get traction either. I was kind of doing what I'm doing currently on my Instagram. That's Mr. Cool on IG. You can see the name in the corner. Come on, y'all. Do me a solid. Do me a solid. Give me a second real quick. Real quick. Okay, yeah, so I used to get in these little debates, you know, the couples debates. How do you feel about your mate having a social media? And they go in, you know. I didn't think too much about it until bang. Now I'm in a relationship now. I have a Facebook account. I didn't think about the ills, right? Because I never been in a situation like such. But yeah, that inbox messaging, better clean that shit. Anything can be held against you in the court of law when it came to Facebook. So I used to get into these debates. I said, you know what? If I got into a relationship, I would delete my Facebook. Real talk. And when I got in this particular relationship, I deleted my Facebook. You know what happened? Homegirl said, why'd you delete your Facebook? I said, because I don't want no unnecessary drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody crawling in my comment section or crawling in my inbox. And you happen to check my phone, of course, and then you see that, you know, folks been reaching out and I might have been reaching back. I might have answered back. You know, I can't leave a question unanswered. I'm Sir Talk a Lot out this job. So, of course, you know, you get to the social media banging back and forth. Let me see your phone. Let me see your inbox and shit. I just got tired of that Facebook. I never came back. I lied. Strictly Facebook talk. I got back on Facebook briefly. Immediately, I started to get friend requests. I'm starting to get my follower count right back up, you know, especially from the alumni gang and the Bladensburg squad alumni. Folks are starting to rediscover me all over again. I thought this time I'll use Facebook to promote a platform, a podcast platform I was on at the time. I look back at it, I was like, man, I'm glad I really didn't promote this podcast platform, because it was a bunch of nobodies, and we as a team couldn't hold a candle to great content at the time. Only a few, I would say, my podcast and another. At the time on this podcast platform, I was doing conspiracy theories. It was hot until we started getting weird ass topics. I had to remix the shit and make it funny. Moving along. I gotta take a pause for the cause for that one. So yeah, I'm back on Facebook, and I'm semi-promoting the platform and semi-promoting myself, because at the time I just kicked off Explicit Intelligence. The prequel. Let's call it that Explicit Intelligence way back when. We'll call that the prequel to what you hear now. And you would have thought that, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Facebook promotional content that I was doing on Facebook actually worked. Maybe it worked. Because at the time I was getting a nice little amount of views. On average, I would say I was getting maybe, and this is just starting off, this is coming from Blog Talk Radio to YouTube. I'm getting like maybe on average, maybe 70 to 95 views a post, pre-recorded, drop it, bang. YouTube's algorithm was sort of fair back then. Even then, I was like, I'm not getting on Facebook no more. I tell you. So this is what got me off of Facebook this last time. The last time I deleted my Facebook account, this is exactly what happened. Usually when you wake up in the morning, what do? We grab our phones and then we get to scrolling, right? In this case, I was only on Facebook and Twitter, and I was rare on Twitter. I don't even know why I created a Twitter account at that time, because I was not busy. So I was just really focused on Facebook. I had to. So yeah, shit, I was promoting my business, my training business. I was promoting my boys' DJing business. I was promoting the podcast platform and mine. So one particular morning I gets up and I get to scrolling, and the very first post I come across is an alumni member. Those that know me personally probably know exactly where I'm going with this, because I think word got out. It was like heavy news in the alumni group in Bladensburg. Check this shit out. So I wakes up, I scrolls, I see this post. What's the post? Ask me what the post was. What is the post? Okay, so the post had a classmate of mine's wife. She went to school with us as well. I told folks, man, stop a blade wedding. Do not marry within your school. Broaden your horizons. Go out, meet others. Go out of state, meet your girl out of the county. That's what I did. Anyway, this girl posts a collage. Her post was a collage. It was a how can I put this? She made a dick pic collage and posted it on Facebook. Now, this was before COVID. This was way before COVID. Okay, bear with me now. I know I just laid down some news for y'all. Let me let y'all marinate to that. I know what I said. I know a lot of y'all immature folks won't leave it to Cameron and Mace to rock that game. Y'all just like to say pause on everything that I say or everything someone else has said. Look, I'm telling you the real. This is the only way I can put it. I'm on Facebook. This is my final day on Facebook. I'm gonna tell you what happened when I seen it. So again, grab the phone, scroll, see the post, bang, a bunch of collages of that. I said, I'm out. I immediately go to the settings and I deactivate my account. I got a message from somebody on my PS Network messenger. If you know, you know. Somebody hit me up on PSN and was like, yo, did you just delete your Facebook account? I said, yeah. Did you see what was on the thread? You went to Blade. I'm sure you seen the thread. You know Kevin. Did you see what his wife put, bruh? I ain't screenshotting shit. I said, man, Facebook probably took that shit down. You know, they was slow. They was kind of slow with the censorship. You could get away for about 10, 15 minutes with a dick pic post. Because clearly, I'm sure she got away with it. I don't know how long that post sat there. I know a friend of mine logged in. They said she took the shit down immediately. I said, that's cool, because I deactivated the account. I said, I think what I left on my last status message was like, for what I just seen, I'm no longer going to be on Facebook. So I'm just paraphrasing, but I said something to that extent. Social media, bro, got me the fuck off Facebook. I said, I ain't messing with Facebook no more, bro. That's just not my style, man. It's not my style. So no more Facebook for me. For you, again, you 50 and unders, if you still doing Facebook, enjoy. That's all I got for you. For you TikTokers, if you plan to keep TikTok in your hand, I don't know. In the US though, TikTok may be banned. This is out of the NPR.org. I know that was bars, right? I wasn't paying attention, but that was clearly bars. I'm sorry, you know. I learned from the best. The TikTok ban could hit the US in days. We counting down. We got a few days. Maybe we got like 4 or 5 days to the ban. Anyway, this is what to know and how to prepare. Like, how you gonna what the for real? Like, this ain't the end of the world, is it? What we need to prepare for? If you take TikTok down in the US, we ain't gonna be able to use it. Okay, all right. Next social media platform for me, if TikTok comes down, if I no longer hold my account on TikTok, well, all I did was post basketball shit anyway. You don't believe me? Let me take y'all to my account real quick to show y'all. I got another account as well, but I don't have this account hooked to my my Mac, so you gonna get what you gonna get. So yeah, if you take this down, I guess I'll cry a river. I got everything that I posted on this page. I still have. And what's on this page? I'm not even frequent on this page anymore. I have a new page. I think it's called. What is that page called? What is it called? I think it's Mr. Cool, because this one's Cooley Cool. Yeah, the other one's Mr. Cool. Mr. Cool 7, I think it is. Let me see. Yeah, I done forgot my own. Look, you can tell brother getting old and they forget their account name. I think it's yeah, it's Mr. Cool. The same shit you see on my Instagram is the same shit you'll see on my TikTok. Don't bother now, they might take it away. Yeah, he's showing off. More. Honestly, I can care less if you take this away. I'm not big on TikTok. I enjoy TikTok though. You know what? You can learn a lot from TikTok for real, to be honest with you. And you can see a lot of bullshit too. You just gotta learn how to distinguish the BS from the real ish. You gotta learn to backtrack, do a little bit more research, take some notes. That's what I be doing. Say, what the hell is that on TikTok? You ain't got my pen and paper? What was that? Let me get my. Where's my thing? He said, what now? TikTok banned? Well, this is how you prepare. I guess if y'all want to load up on eggs, bread, and milk, and some batteries for your phone, because losing TikTok might drain your battery. Who knows? This is how to prepare, though. NPR. The fate of TikTok and its 170 million American users hangs in the balance. God, it's like on a thread. Y'all knew this shit was coming. As the Supreme Court considers the constitutionality of a law that would ban the platform in the U.S. if its China-based owner, ByteDance, doesn't sell off its U.S. operation by January 19th. Tick tock. I should have worn my watch. If the court upholds the law, as a lower court did last month, TikTok's days in the country would be numbered. It's a quote. On January 19th, as I understand it, we shut down. TikTok lawyer Noel Francisco told justices during oral arguments on Friday. This doesn't mean that the viral video app will automatically disappear from people's phones or that individuals will risk punishment just for logging in. What does it mean then? It will get harder for the platform's users in the U.S. to access the app, says Kate Ruane, director of a free expression project at the Center for Democracy and Technology. Where's Kate from? She the director of the Free Expression Project at the Center for Democracy and Technology. Peep them words out. Which joined an amicus brief supporting TikTok and its users protecting speech. Quote, I think the biggest obvious result of this law going into the effect is that it's going to require more technical savvy. Hold up. Let's run this back. And this is in quotes now. I think the biggest obvious result of this law going into effect is that it's going to require more technical savvy to access TikTok. Ruane told NPR. And that in itself is going to be too big of a barrier for lots and lots of people to continue to access TikTok or to continue to try to use TikTok as a service. So, hey, what's her name? Pinky Doll? Ice cream so good. That girl, hey, she might fall flat in her fucking face. That's her breadwinner, ain't it? Remember she was getting like $4,000 to $10,000 a month for that shit. What were they doing? They were like computer gadgets. They did the Spider-Man dude. He was getting bread and shit from this junk. Oh, TikTok officials say it is possible that on January 19th, when the U.S. users try to open the app, a prompt will show up indicating the service is no longer available in the country. Dang. Run that back for the people that didn't hear you the first time. TikTok officials say it's possible that on January 19th, when U.S. users try to open up the app, when you wake up in the morning, and the first thing you do, you start to scrolling, TikTok may show you a prompt that'll show up indicating that the service is no longer available in the country. This is what happens when someone tries to launch TikTok in India, which banned the app in 2020. They was like, Habib, close the app. Close the app now, Habib. Habib, no, close the app. Yay. It's also possible that users will be able to add. That was wrong, wasn't it? I know. Fuck it. It's also possible that users will be able to access the app, but it may be buggy, operate slowly, or crash often. The TikTok official said, God damn, they really want you off that motherfucker, don't they? Sheesh. What are you gonna do, TikTok? What are you gonna do? Here's what could happen and how to prepare. Do you want to prepare with all this, with all that can possibly happen to your phone? I'm telling you, it might burn your phone up. How the law could actually work. The Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Control Applications Act, dang, that's PAFICA. Let's do this, run it back. That's PAFICA. The Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Control Applications Act, PAFICA, which President Biden signed into law. And hey, that don't even sound like something you should even bother to sign in. Ain't it like free speech out this joint? So Biden signed into law April 2024. It grants the government the authority to ban foreign-owned apps that it deems a threat to national security. You threaten TikTok that you said TikTok is a national threat, a national security threat, and yet Facebook ain't. What do you call it, Meta now? Whatever they call it now, that's not. And you admitted yourself, Zuckerberg. We gonna get there. You admitted something, but we gonna get there. That's not a threat to national security. Instagram ain't a threat to national security. I mean, I'm like this. If you gonna ban TikTok, you might as well ban all the motherfuckers. The bill passed with considerable bipartisan support. Then everybody was in on it, right? They was like, yeah, the Americans don't need TikTok. They got Instagram and Facebook, heavily controlled by politicians. As many lawmakers worry that the Chinese government could access Americans' data. Man, the whole world got our data through TikTok's parent company and use it to surveil Americans, spread misinformation, and sway public opinion. Wait, what's up with the drones, though? Hey, remember that Chinese balloon, though? I said Chinese balloon. They said that junk came from China. The balloon they shot down, they shoot down the balloon, and then when they shot the shit down, and remember they shot some shit down, they said it was a balloon too? Wasn't that Roswell? That hurt. That hurt. God don't like ugly. I'm just trying to show y'all the truth, and then they attack me with the... They talk about data. Hey, do y'all get the calls? I get the calls all the time. You don't believe me? Check this shit out. Y'all know I get the calls. I'm about to show you I get the calls. Give me a second.
All right.
Thanks for holding the line. This is Eric, your verification officer. How are you doing today?
Hello, Eric. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, sir. Well, actually, your call was just passed over to me regarding home warranty.
Yes.
They just mentioned here that you are homeowner and decision maker, right?
Yes, correct. Correction.
Okay, there's a home warranty is a type of coverage that allows you to protect all of your home appliances and your major systems for full retail.
Shut the fuck up.
In case any... Fuck you.
See what I'm talking about? Call every day. Our data been gone. Your data is gone. If you're an American citizen and you don't get calls like that, kudos to your ass. And what's the secret? Because I done called the number, the do not call list number. They still call me. So instead of getting mad, I produce content. And then I post it on IG. If you're not following me, you're not aware of my stories. You gotta check the stories out. I only post basketball shit. Everything that I do as far as my training videos is concerned, I post on TikTok. I get a lot of views. That's cool. I like it. I enjoy it. But it's just fun for me. It's just fun for me. And you know what else I use it for? Cause I don't have to post it, but I figure if I could share this shit to the world, why not, right? So I share it to the world. And efforts to just like, this is what I do. I'm not even trying to gain clientele from this. It's just something that I love, enjoy, and I enjoy doing. But if TikTok take it, then fine. Do what you gotta do, TikTok. Do what you gotta do, US, I guess. Let's get back to the article. While the laws concern TikTok, it actually targets companies that make the platform accessible in the US, including app stores like Apple's App Store and Google Play, as well as cloud service providers like Oracle. The fine print makes it illegal for any such entities to distribute, maintain, or update a foreign adversary control application, either through a marketplace or internet hosting services. In mid-December, Democrats on a House committee dealing with the competition between the U.S. and China sent letters to the CEOs of Apple and Google, warning the companies to take steps to ensure they can fully comply with this requirement. Dang. By the deadline, which will have an immediate impact on users. So yeah, just like the TikTok official said, by January 19th, that could very well happen. You log on to TikTok and they say, hey, service ain't rendered in your country. Now log out. Dang. If you already have TikTok on your phone, this is quote, it's not going to disappear from your phone on January 19th or 20th, Ruane says. It will, however, likely disappear from application stores, which means you can't go on Google Play to search for TikTok and download it. It ain't going to be available. Apple Store, it ain't going to be available. But if you already have it, it's going to be slow and wonky. You don't want a slow and wonky app. We have Facebook for that. Shots fired. Pow. That means users will no longer be able to download the app or any updated versions of it. And without the ability to update, the platform won't be able to fix bugs, add features, or address security concerns. Eventually, Ruane says, it may also become incompatible with the operation system of certain phones. So basically, I told y'all, if y'all don't delete it when it gets banned, you better delete it when it gets banned, because it could very well fuck up your phone. For some odd reason, it might fuck up your phone. That's what I'm thinking. I think when they ban the Joan, if it go in on 19th, they say, hey, this shit's banned. Trump get in, he'd be like, I am extended. We need to work some shit out. Cool, I'll keep it handy. But if they ban it, I'm deleting it off the phone. Simple as that. This is quote, over time, the service that you get with the application will be worse and worse, she adds. Though it's too soon to tell whether that will be a matter of days, weeks, or months. Hey, folks, delete the app once the ban goes through. You can restart, do this shit all over again if they restart this shit back up and unleash the ban. But if you keep it, you better be ready for what the world has in store for you as far as those bugs and patches that you can't fix, and your phone gets all wonky and it drops your calls randomly. You wondering what it is. It might be TikTok's app. Delete it. All right, so let's go to the preparations and potential workarounds for TikTok users. As January 19th and the potential TikTok ban approaches, experts like Ruane recommend that users download their data and save any videos that they want to be able to access in the future. Nope. Quote, the other thing is to remember that even after this law takes effect, if it does, it will not be illegal for them to continue to use TikTok if they have it on their phones already, or if they manage to acquire it from some other source than an app store, she says. All right, kind of giving you a secret of how to get the app, huh? This law will not apply to individual people accessing TikTok. One of the most discussed workarounds. I'm sorry, because y'all probably thought I said disgust. I mean disgust. Like we're discussing something. One of the most discussed workarounds is something called a virtual private network, VPN. I know all about that. For those who work at home, say what's up, though. Which encrypts users' location data and makes it look like they are accessing content from another country. And then when they find out you're doing that, you probably get in trouble out here. They are commonly used in countries with strict internet restrictions to access blocked social media platforms, streaming services, and other geographically limited content. Quote, even as the application degrades on your phone, you may still be able to access it through a virtual private network or a web browser, Ruan says. Are y'all pressed? You ban the app, I'm deleting the app, man. Keep it simple, stupid. There are also ways to download TikTok outside of the Google and Apple app stores through processes respectively known as side loading and jailbreaking. Yeah, that's illegal. Just like we jailbreak our Fire Sticks, but we're not supposed to be able to do that. And then they catch us, and then somebody gets in trouble for it. Not I, said the Fire Stick having guy. He said, shut up. Don't tell on yourself. Don't tell on yourself. Cool. Check it. See? But they're not without potential complications and consequences. Apple, for example, won't honor warranties for jailbroken iPhones. See? Ruane thinks the extra steps will deter many TikTok users. Of course, when you ban the app, I'm deleting the app. Quote, it is a barrier to accessing the application. And it is also something that you will have to weigh. Like, is it really worth it to me to access TikTok? Dad just said it. Man, look, y'all need to listen to me, man. I don't be telling nothing, Jay. I be telling that real shit, bro. I think it's fair. I think for a fair number of users who are just casually using the application, the answer will probably, of course. So here are the uncertainties, and I'm gonna stop right there because it's a long ass article, and I don't want to wrap y'all up too tight with this article. I want to see you. And what Trump gonna do? What Trump saying? Uncertainties. How the Trump administration could fight a ban. It's no coincidence that the potential ban would take effect on January 19th, the last full day of Biden's term. That was slick. That puts the ball in the court of President-elect Donald Trump, who has his own strong views on TikTok. While Trump previously disparaged the app as a national security threat and even tried to ban it during his first term, he has since become a staunch defender of the platform and even asked the Supreme Court last month to pause the start date of the law in question. I think he did that. He's like, at least wait until I get in there and let me look it over. Respectfully. As Ruan sees it, Trump has three choices for how to proceed once in office, and all of them are complicated. For one, he could try to convince Congress to repeal the original 2024 law that requires ByteDance to divest in TikTok's U.S. operations. That law, both the House and Senate passed with overwhelming support. Trump's second option is to direct the Justice Department and the Attorney General to not enforce the law, essentially giving Google, Apple, and other users the option to continue providing services to TikTok. The third potential option has been posited by Alan Rosenstein. Go say that name twice, maybe 5 times, maybe 10 times over. Rosenstein, an associate law professor at the University of Minnesota Law School and research director at Lawfare. Research director at Lawfare. He told NPR's Fresh Air in December Trump could just declare that the law no longer applies. I thought that was complicated though. Trump could choose to use his broad authority. Damn, that's bars. Trump could choose to use his broad authority. What would that sound like? I'll let y'all handle that. Uses broad authority under the statute to determine that ByteDance has engaged in a qualified divestiture of TikTok after all, as long as it's been taking certain steps to that effect. Quote, there's a scenario which ByteDance can move some of the papers around, shift some assets from one corporation to another corporation, do some fancy legal work, and that would give Trump enough basically to declare that TikTok is no longer controlled by ByteDance. Rosenstein said, it seems like a lot of work to keep TikTok handy in the US. Hey, just ban that shit. I would hate for y'all to ban such a site. It seemed like everybody like it. Seemed like people are getting bread off of it. Why would you, well, That's why. Because people are getting bread off of it. What do you guys think, man? Comment below and let me know. TikTok ban or TikTok stand? Hey, check this out. I'll be right back. I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Hit me up.
Like and share and subscribe.
Welcome, beats.
Hey, welcome back, you beautiful internet intellectuals, you. It sound like I'm screaming, right? Let me chill out. Shut up. Relax. We off on our last topic. We on the topic of social media, man. What you use social media for? Again, I got so many social media accounts out there. Let's go through it. Let's say I got the IG account, front and back. I got Take Flight Basketball on the other side of this IG. What do you post, cool? This is what I post, y'all. This is all I post right here. I post random shit, memes, anything that comes to mind. Podcast ideas that I probably pre-record and shoot out in the next few days or maybe a week or so. I'm gonna get busy. This is episode 3 of 2025, daggit. Where we what is it, 12 days in? 13 days in? So what we do an episode a week, right? It's a damn near. I gave him 2 1 week. That was last week. We're going to see how many episodes we can get done in this 2025, live or pre-recorded. I'm going to get busy for the folks, all 2,726 of y'all. I might have got the numbers messed up, but that's cool. What you do on TikTok, cool? Same shit. Basketball stuff. Just be hooping. Train kids. Nothing serious. If they took my TikTok away, y'all, I wouldn't give a damn. That's on them. I don't troll nobody. I don't even follow request anybody. You might have friend requested me and I ain't approve it yet. I probably won't. Don't take it personal. No new friends. No new friends. No new friends. Remember your mom and dad or somebody around you, maybe a mentor, say, hey, look around you, man. Them friends you got now ain't gonna be around when you get older. That shit's true. Better get ready for the bum rush. It's coming, especially when you get older. People got lives, man. Y'all thought y'all was gonna hang out till the day y'all died? Nah. Folks get married. Folks have kids, get busy. Some people move. Man, we getting older. Gotta look out for yourself out this junk. Gotta get ready for, the next chapter of life. And then the next chapter of life. And then the next chapter. You can't, look, hey, if you still hanging with your friends after 40 and you single and shit, you get your life right. I get it. You need friends. It's not that serious. Anyway, this the TikTok. What else I got? I got an X account, but I ain't on that jump. I'm rarely on that jump. What else? I have a YouTube. Let's go to it. For those of you that not subscribed to my channel, shame on you. I'm gonna bring you to the channel right now. We're going right to the account. Give me a second. Another social media platform of mine. Doesn't that look familiar? Doesn't that look familiar? Wait, let's click into it. Let's see what's. Uh-oh. Look at that. Uh-oh. We're live. We're actually. If this ain't some vain ass shit. Look at hey man, if you don't get your own channel up off the screen though, bruh, please. Look, I done fucked y'all up with that. It's like, what was that? Cool. Yeah, that's another social media of mine. I'm sorry, I had to show it. If you're not following none of those social medias, okay, that's cool. One of the social media platforms may end by the end of this week anyway, so I get it. But let's swing this thing to let's swing our attention to Mark Zuckerberg. I'm gonna let Zuckerberg speak this shit. Hey, better yet, before we get into it, y'all remember COVID, right? Folks, some of y'all folks that was in on Facebook, I heard that Facebook was putting a lot of pressure on y'all's posts. Like, you couldn't post a motherfucking thing for real, because they'd probably strike you, take your page down, or throw that message that they used to put on IG. This ain't true, but if you want to really check the facts, go on government.com. Y'all remember that junk, right? So that's what I heard was going on Facebook. But that's not what I wanted to share. I wanted to share this Mark Zuckerberg video, just to, I tried to frame it to no avail. So I'll just let them tell it. We on the Fox News channel. They about to explain some shit, and then Zuckerberg's gonna chime in, and y'all about to hear some important news. You may even need to Apologize to your fellow conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy theorists unite. They probably looking at the glasses. Cool. Are these glasses real? I let y'all see it. Y'all see the real in them? You could see the medication. You can see it in there. It's real. These glasses are real. They're not fake, man. They just weirdly designed, and I love it. Let me take y'all to this damn video, man. See, cut that music off, goddammit, so we can play the video.
Donald Trump talked about on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yes, he did.
And then recently, Mark Zuckerberg from Meta was on the Joe Rogan Experience. He was talking about the kind of pressure that he got, that Facebook got from...
just randomly speaking, she got some nice breasts, man. I just had to throw that out there.
The Biden administration to censor during COVID. Watch.
During the Biden administration, when they were trying to roll out the vaccine program, while they're trying to push that program, they also tried to censor anyone who was basically arguing against it. And they pushed us super hard to take down things that were honestly were true, right? I mean, they basically pushed us and said, you know, anything that
See, we're going to have to run this back because I don't think the people pay attention enough to hear exactly what this Bama just said. So I'm going to run it back and let y'all hear exactly what he said. I want you to pay attention to the first 22 seconds of what he's saying, starting now.
During the Biden administration, when they were trying to roll out the vaccine program, while they're trying to push that program, they also tried to censor anyone who was basically arguing against it. And they pushed us super hard to take down things that were honestly were true, right? I mean, they basically pushed us and said, you know, anything that says that vaccines might have side effects, you basically need to take down. And I was just like, well, we're not going to do that. Like, we're clearly not going to do that. I mean, that is kind of inarguably true.
But he did.
Right.
And he's a weasel. just like everybody covering their you-know-whats in the fire situation. This guy was weak. And you know what's interesting when I was reading all the stuff about it? Do you remember when people were talking about him being presidential timber, like he could run for president? Remember this? This
No.
is, oh yeah, there was a lot of talk about that. Like, this guy, he's so brilliant. He's weak. And it's only now that all the tide has turned that he feels safe to say what he cooperated with the government to do, which was to censor you and stifle your First American right.
And he's crying like a little baby on a podcast because he got cursed at by somebody in the administration.
Oh, my staff got yelled at, and you didn't stand up for them.
No, I think you're 100% right.
They're turning on him. Yeah, just a few months ago, they was praising Zuckerberg and his censorship ideas, but now they turning on him. Jeez.
He's weak, and he's going. He's now bending to the new direction of the wind, which, by the way, also includes Meta, Facebook's parent company, doing away with a lot of DEI stuff. You know, they've taken tampons out of the men's restroom at Meta, and they're doing away with
what
DEI.
will we do?
They're doing. Hey, bruh, I think it should have never been in there to find out that there was tampons in men's bathrooms, fellas. Folks, hey, I bet you ain't have to refill it. And if you had to refill it, fellas that work at Meta, I don't want to know you. I'm sorry. Well, like, what are you doing with the tampon for real? For real?
Away with some DEI. This is a memo leaked from Meta. On hiring, we will continue to source candidates from different backgrounds, but we will stop using the diverse slate approach. The practice has always been subject to public debate and is currently being challenged. So they're doing away with DEI initiatives.
That was also not just for employees. Like, you think DEI, they're DEI to hire someone, but they were also favoring contractors who were of diverse. So it's much bigger than you think. And they're saying we're going to start sourcing from any American who has the best price and the best deal, as opposed to any company that, you know, is run by a Hispanic or Black person.
And it does breed incredible suspicion, because then, you know, go back to the fires, you look at these people and, you know, take the fire chief, for example, the first woman person that's ahead of the-
LGBTQ.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's her
Anyway,
name.
whatever. And so but the point is that you know, maybe she's the greatest fire chief on earth. But now that the city is burning to the ground, everybody's going, well, you know, obviously this was probably a DEI hire, and it just breeds this suspicion.
Yes.
It makes you like if you know, if you're Ben Carson and you're a brilliant surgeon, but because you're black, you get accused of, you know, people assume that you got there not by earning it.
Because of affirmative action.
Yeah, and it's a pernicious. Even in the best cases, it's pernicious.
Absolutely.
I'm Steve Doocy. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe.
Shut that shit up. Hey, let's get into it. So, censorship. That's what Zuckerberg did during COVID. I could tell because I was on Instagram with that same ish, like, what's going on with my page? There were times I posted some things and I went back, that shit was gone. I was like, where did it go? Like, I'm fielding messages from Instagram now that's telling me, hey, we took one of your posts down from 5 years ago. I was like, yeah, I don't really care, but damn, why you messing with me though? What'd I do? Social media, you love it or you hate it. Nah. Something in me is telling me that Zuckerberg's selling out because he know you weak. Like they said, you weak right now, so you selling that money for you trying to get on in Trump's good graces, bruh. You selling that money out, and folks ain't gonna mess with you. You forget. I don't know where your base is, bruh. Admit it. I'm good with the pause button. Why does Baba look like Shaggy? Mark Zuckerberg looks like Shaggy right now. Hey, Scoop, what are we gonna do with Facebook, Scoop? Hello, Shaggy, it's your turn. Scoop, what are we gonna do? He looked like Shaggy. Anyway, he was really pushing folks out of Facebook. I mean, if I was on Facebook during COVID, I would have deleted my account too, because I felt I was ready to do it with Instagram. That's they parent companies, right? They related. I was like, man, the hell with Instagram if I can't like really share my thoughts. Who reporting my page, goddamn? I thought somebody was like really reporting my page back to back. I was getting messages that I was bullying. I was like, well, what did I say? It'd be some of the simplest shit. Like, you gonna cancel me out for that? Man, have that account, man. Well, you know what I'm gonna do if you take my account? I'm gonna go to TikTok and I'm a frolic about in TikTok until they ban me. And then I got over to TikTok and I was like, dang, it's so much shit. It's sort of like a faster YouTube, in your face YouTube. Then I seen on these streamers, I was like, damn, everybody streaming and shit, they getting money, getting gifts and shit. This like them dating sites. Cause the dating sites was doing it too. And I was like, oh, so these gifts is actual money. Somebody was hipping me the game. I was like, oh, so that's why I be seeing women. This was the dating site. What dating site? It was Plenty of Fish. This when Plenty of Fish had like the live stream. And you see all the women locally. If you specified that's what you was looking for, you will see a bunch of women locally streaming. And every day, every hour, every second of the day, it's the same few women streaming all day long. You got to wondering, like, one, I know you ain't got no job. Two, how much bread are you getting from actually streaming 24/7? Because I know your electric bill gotta be high because that phone gotta be on that goddamn charger. You ever see them streaming and they got the phone set up and the phone slides off and the view gets distorted and all of a sudden you looking at the ceiling? That's when I log out, man. I be thinking that, man, I got so many stories for these dating sites, man. I could write a book. Y'all gonna have to hit me in the DMs and like, cool, we wanna hear some of them stories because I've told her plenty, but I got more. So when I was watching these streamers on TikTok and I was watching it, then Pinky Dog came out with her shit. And I was like, yo, what are they doing? So they playing these like, they're like NPCs, like Grand Theft Auto folks. And they just do the same shit 24/7, getting gifts. These gifts are worth money. It depends on how much a person give you. Don't forget, a percentage of that goes to the website. So if you earn like $1,000, you know TikTok's gonna take some of that. But continue on. They obviously was getting big money from streamers because a lot of streamers was going in. They had the Spider-Man streamer, the Princess streamer, the streamer that y'all ever see them streamers that be setting shit up? Like, I'm gonna try to set it up on my mic real quick. And they'll be trying to blow it off and shit. They be doing that. I thought that shit was weird, but they kept doing it. This shit is on TikTok. And I guess they get paid by the volume of listen. I don't know how they get paid. I'm not trying to get paid from TikTok unless they throw me a check and was like, yeah, we want you to do some shit. Then I do it. But other than that, no. TikTok and Facebook, though. My thoughts. I think if they take TikTok away, they gotta take Facebook and Instagram away. They right down the board. They'll probably say, well, we can't take Facebook and Instagram because they're behaving themselves. No, they're not. No. You ever see some of these folks' DMs? I'm almost sure 85% of females on Instagram got a dick pic from some simp ass dude. Check the inboxes. You know you can. I know you can. Man, they even take down your IG got these headlines you can write. And they'll if your headline has profanity in it, they'll warn you like, hey, this message look like some of the messages that's been reported. Do you want to continue writing this message? Do you want to send it as is? You know what I say, right? Hey, send that shit as is. If you want to take it down, then take it down, motherfucker. I don't care. I'm not invested in social media like that. This is the only social media platform I'm invested in. I give time to. TikTok, again, I already showed you what I do on that. Instagram, I already showed you what I do on that. And the other side of Instagram that I fuck with, Take Flight Basketball, obviously you know what I do on that. Take all that away, I'm still living. I'll still be on YouTube podcasting. That's about it. I ain't tripping. Social media ain't my life. Now, for these younger ones, I call them Generation Zombie. Them COVID kids. They need that handheld device for life. You take that away, they ain't got nothing else, man. They zombies. Their eyes start to get gray. They get bags under their eyes. They start mumbling and moaning. And they stink. I'm talking about your kids. You take your phone away from them kids be stinking. They don't take showers. They mope around. They get bad grades in school because they ain't got their phone no more. They can't play the games no more. They can't play PUBG, Call of Duty. Took the phone away. They can't cheat on their tests no more. They already banning them phones in schools. That's what y'all get, youngins. Generation Zombie. You ban TikTok, those are the ones you gonna kill. But, you know, the ones that's like 50 and under, we gonna survive. Hey, We came a long way, haven't we? We used to play with Commodore, man. When this online gaming shit came out, I know a lot of us that still game like myself is like astonished by this shit. Like, wow, I can actually play my boy while he chilling in the crib and I'm chilling in the crib. I ain't gotta invite this nigga over. He could stay over there. Hey, you trying to play one? Yeah. Holler at me in a minute. We log on, we game, we get a game in. Talk shit, I'll text you. We ain't got to call. Bang. I mean, we came from Nintendo, though, where you had to ask your mom, can I have company? Sure. They came over. What was the games you played? Super Mario Brothers, Tecmo Bowl. And then you got on the phone because the fellas was around. You got on that clear phone that you could see through. And who you call? You call all the girls your fellas knew. And you tried to lovey-dovey that joint. Then y'all, somebody somewhere ended up with a girlfriend with those natural social meets, those social gatherings. As kids we were. These kids don't do that now. They got social media to do that with. They got little chat groups within little chat groups within little chat groups on all social media platforms, and they sharing a lot of shit. Trust me, you need to check your kid's phone. But yeah, they got a lot at their disposal, and they ain't using it right. So, again, you take TikTok away, you take Instagram away, you take Facebook away. I call that a fair deal. You take TikTok away, you keep Instagram and Facebook and all them other weird ass sites. That's not fair. I don't care if they foreign or not. TikTok seem to be the shit for folk. Just throwing some folks out there. Pinky Doll makes some bread. She made some good bread on that jump. The Spider-Man Morales dude, he made some good bread on that jump. It's some funny looking motherfuckers on TikTok that I like to see. I think it's very entertaining. I don't know if they make bread on that jump, but this new girl, her name is Cooking with Kaya. She's making bread on that jump. She's able to collab with other rappers and shit. I ain't hating on that. That's some good shit. You take TikTok away, you take all that away. She's gonna have to get creative. She's gonna have to get on her YouTube. She's gonna have to get on her YouTube and cook with Kaya. Good luck. It's hard to get on the algorithm on this shit. You gotta obey by the laws. And I don't think she can cook with Kaya the way she cooked with Kaya on TikTok. So folks, if y'all ain't got second jobs or jobs, period, hey, they take TikTok away in 3-4 days. You better stack your paper. You getting bread per day from TikTok, you better stack it. Because when they ban that shit, you better have that resume ready. Hey, anyway, man, it's been good messing around with y'all on a Monday night. I might bless y'all with another jump, but the goal is to get y'all some pre-recorded. So stay around, stay tuned, and stay cool. That's all I got for you. Y'all be safe out there, man. I'm out. Get the vibes going real quick, though.
Yeah.